This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. John, I want to talk to you about the mortgage caps.
Sure.
Today. We had some interesting and exciting information come about last week, so tell us what's going on with our conforming loans.
Okay. So the FHFA, so the Federal Housing Finance Agency, who is kind of the de facto boss over Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac out there, they have looked at the numbers and they are raising their maximum loan amount from roughly $453,000, which it is right now. January 1, it's going up to $484,000, roughly. I'm rounding off the pennies for you guys.
Right.
But yeah, so they're increasing it about $31,000, making more loans, higher priced houses eligible for conventional financing. This is supportive of a healthy real estate market.
Yep. And this is a really important number for those of you out there selling your home, and your home's priced at like $550, $560, somewhere in that range. Sure. Your buyer just got the ability to use a conforming loan with 20% down.
Sure.
To buy your home as opposed to having to pay extra money for a jumbo loan.
Into it, yeah. And the rules are, if you look at the reality of trying to get a loan that's, say, $500,000 loan amount, that jumbo loan is significantly more difficult to obtain.
Right.
And has entirely different rule set than our conforming loans, where their most flexibility, the most depth of market is built into there. One of the things that hasn't been officially announced, I'll share with you, is there'll be a couple of other changes that fall out of this.
Yes.
So one thing is VA loans. They always have the same maximum loan amount as the conforming loan. So VAs will be going up January 1 as well. This hasn't been formally announced, but we can expect FHA loans to go up. FHAs by rule are intended to be 65% of the conforming loan limit.
Okay.
Not many people actually realize that that's a percentage-based thing.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So you should see our FHA loans rise from $294 and change up to about $315.
Excellent.
That's actually, I think, a bigger impact.
I agree.
Because more homes being sold are above that price point and can now be more easily serviced by an FHA loan. That helps people. Just in looking at the average of things, is there's not many houses for sale under 100, but there are lots for sale between 3 and 4. So the more of that we can service with those type of loans, the more options people will have.
Yeah, our median price is like $295
Correct.
Right now. So I mean, you should really, hopefully now we can cover that with FHA, which is great because before you couldn't cover it, you couldn't get there.
Not quite. You're definitely restricted without doing a large down payment. And where this goes, guys, is under FHA you get to do 3.5% down payment, right, as the minimum, and you could now potentially be borrowing $315.
Right.
So that puts your purchase price roughly closer to $330 at the maximum.
Right.
Where you do that minimum down and now you're in that house.
Yep.
Whereas today, your maximum price while only doing the minimum down payment is only $305.
Is it always right around this time of year that we hear this thing? Is it?
Well, it's become this.
Yeah.
And it's funny, after kind of being dormant and the loan amount staying the same as we went through the crash, now that our kind of home market and the house prices have become more dynamic, you're seeing these changes every year now, it seems like, where just historically going back, we were at 424 before, then it rose to 453. Now we're rising to 484, and these adjustments are necessary. Ultimately, it's an extra roughly 7% more house that you can finance on the conventional loan limit next year.
This has been Las Vegas Real Estate Now. Thanks for listening. And remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDAWN.